about to go into this interconference contest right here. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that
pass. Here's Butler. And that one is good.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, easy call.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game. Here's Butler. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Butler. Green, the screen. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots from the high post. And Boston with the rebound. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Over in the corner, White. Here's Tatum.
I just love the fire with which Draymond Green plays defense. This man does not let you get comfortable.
To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Curry outside. Cans it from downtown.
Start it.
Curry's got 6.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Hauser.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The high-value three-point opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This guy's a threat from anywhere.
And here is Curry following Jaylen Brown's 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Start it.
That's his first foul. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
On the wing, Brown. Driving the lane. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Back to Butler. Golden State moving it around. And another 3 for Golden State.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Brown. Over Payton. Brown, no good. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Butler. From the arc. And And Stephen Curry another three. Curry's got 15 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Butler. Outside Curry. And the Warriors, another three.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And as we conclude the first quarter,
The Warriors, 22.
and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Outside Curry. A three ball. And the Warriors, another three.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Warriors leading by 16. The three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Number 88.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside to halt the run. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Butler feeling out a bit. There's the drive. And Stephen Curry another three. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Back to Tatum. And he lays it straight in. Tatum's got 6.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Warriors.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. And another three for Golden State.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
Here's Shireman. Here's Queta. The rebound by Post. It's stolen by Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Walsh. The Warriors pull it in. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 36.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's Curry outside. Here's Walsh. Off on the layup. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-4 run. They double-team Curry. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Walsh. Here's Tatum. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Here's the screen. Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. Golden State moving it around. over Pritchard. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got 38 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Curry on the wing. Green, the screen. Curry looking around. Back to Green. Now here's Butler. From 18 feet away. Count it. Curry's got 40 points.
Well, you can see that Steph Curry has got great court awareness. Doesn't matter that the shot clock is coming down. He gets to his spots.
Pass to Curry. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 43 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.